anyina bo nyiremo
let's go ebale so let's go loge kenga let's go
oh me
let's go malodie mama we sayo le bageba mira no bageba mere wa kleo bageba mire yore kada kudebe me bana pampenye ya kenewe bagbe ko kenewe ya gbare so kwidese o beli kene bona yela ya kemba bale so kwidese o mineka kenewe papa ko kenewe aya gbare so kwidese o Zayo le
Wakumpile Zera pela como pesa kala da na kakala ke Mia kai kala kakala The way you looking Jelle butter cooking No monkey can take you from me Let me be your king So you can be my queen I'm not joking Assemble Luna pele padam I would have been so Masami level and wake here. They're going to my country. They see. Bobo in your care, you miss. Jeans were great. Yeah.
Let me now. Come in now. Mega disi boga ponazia. Mega gosi boga ponazia. Kakwe yega kenu webo. Ya mane ya so kwidese so kwidese let's go loge kenga let's go malodie mama we on the way
kakum baby benne Quiet. Do the pele padama with the piso.
No way, madam no way, madam go see later me. Si gonna nio go si le la nio ayo le se malemo ya malemo le si gonna nio ayo le naka pogo lesre badon naka pogo le bibado naka le mi yenseto zayo le
way to welcome all of you today to the May 26th edition of Around Nimba. Around Nimba is a 45 minutes radio and television broadcast that comes your way every day here on the One Nimba House Media Incorporated, which is owned and operated by the One Nimba House Incorporated, Nimba D9 TV. We'd love to say a very pleasant good afternoon, good night, good morning, good evening to all of you, wherever you have joined us from. UNICCO is United Nimba Citizens Council, and every year in May it has been resoluted that they go on to have their national convention. This year, the national convention is ongoing. Yes, are arriving in the United States of America. But with not much that we do, we will usher in the Secretary General who will introduce himself. But we'd like you to share this live. We have always started by wishing all of our people across Nimba County far in the air greetings. That we've always started by saying good evening, good afternoon to the people of Wehyee and Doru Administrative District there in Nimba County Electoral District number 9. Good evening to the people of Nimba County Electoral District number 8, where Larry Nokwe and his citizens are. Good evening to the people of Electoral District number 7, where indeed Roger Doma and his citizens are. Good evening to the people of District number 6, where Tuan Blikia and his citizens are. Good evening to the people of District number 5, where Representative Samuel Bogmakoga and his citizens are. Good evening to the people of District number 4, where Honorable Gopu Kago and his citizens are. Good evening to Pharmacist Joseph Nyai Sawabi of District number 3, where all his citizens are. Good evening to District number 2, Prince Topa and the people of District number 2. Good evening to District number 1, Sam Brown and his citizens. And good evening to the people of Nimba, where Senator Prince Johnson is, where Jeremiah Parkoon is, where Nessie Kokwe is, and the entire Nimba County citizens are. With not much that we do, we'd like now to usher in the man on the screen. He's going to introduce himself and tell us a little bit about himself. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you. Chukubo. Thank you for inviting me here. I think this is my debut appearance on your show, and I'm excited to be here. I know you've been inviting me, and I thought to play low because the arrowhead of the organization is the president, my dynamic president and brother, Mr. Saint Wehyee. So it's sometimes good that at least before you speak to issue that days, you seek guidance and advice from your boss. So I'm excited to be here. I think I'm the first official that I arrived here this morning. I flew from Arizona last night and got here about 6 this morning. I'm aware that the president is on his way. He might be here by this time. I'm waiting for Singler for at least to go and see him. Because of your invite, I was on my way to the airport to at least get a rental car and see who all will be happy to be getting them from the airport and to their hotel. So I'm excited to be here. Thank you for granting me the opportunity. Thank you for everything you do for UNICCO, for Nimba. And the sacrifices that all of us are making is enormous. We are not getting paid for what we do. So this is a sacrifice for Nimba that all of us continue to do. I'm excited for everything you do. Look, the way people talk about you here and everything you continue to do for UNICCO, the transparency and everything you do, my brother, I hope that I can be like you. But I know you well. You know it, I know you. So everything that people continue to tell me about you are things that I know of you. So I'm excited to be here. And let's get the ball rolling. I hope you're giving less time because I don't want to get into things that my boss did not tell me to say. Yeah, so
that is DK way. But DK would love to say thank you for all of the compliments, and you are indeed a wonderful man. Let's see use this time a little bit to extend our TPS condolences to two of our citizens. One is your former colleague who worked in one of the representatives from River State's office, Ebaku Zapa lost his life. We want to say our DPS condolences to his family from Kayi, but they used to be in Bomb County. So we want to say sorry. And this morning, Ezekiel B. Doru Dennis lost his wife, Emilia P. Dennis, in Kanta. We love to see our DPS condolences to all of us and the people of Nimba, including those who have lost their lives that we don't know on this platform. We say we are in sympathy with all of you. But DK, thank you so very much. You have introduced yourself to this platform. But DK is no stranger to the people of Nimba. Earlier on today, Efanso Koto posted you and said, America too sweet. DK that are looking at Tani the deal and then shining the deal. But that was the joking side of it. But welcome to Kentucky. Welcome and congratulations on your election and being sworn in as Secretary General for UNICCO National. We are very pleased and humble to have you here today. But the ball is all yours to tell us a little bit about UNICCO and this convention and how you got involved with the process of UNICCO and what do we expect of this convention this time around.
So thank you very much. Firstly, I want to speak about how I got involved with UNICCO. You know, the history of UNICCO is so unique and it's almost like something that was given birth to, like people like me. So I came into the US as international students, and UNICCO was funded by Nimba international students who came to the US. So when I came to the US as international students, I knew that the entire UNICCO fit in my system. So the very year I got in the US, the first year I attended UNICCO National Convention. So UNICCO that is the history side of UNICCO and how I got involved. You know me very well. Everything I done, everything I achieved up to this level, my growing up and everything, majority of my life I've been spent in national politics from youth day. Everything I did from my youthful age to this time, I've been in politics, from national politics. So I don't know anything better than politics. So you know that very well. So I got here and I got involved with UNICCO. I know when I moved to Arizona, the chapter there were doing very well, and they appointed me as their assistant secretary general. And so, based on my performance, they made me their secretary general. Unfortunately for us, we lost the chapter president at the time, Mr. Stephen Batua, who lost his life due to COVID in 2020. So when Steve passed, there was a huge gap in the leadership. And so I decided to play an active role with the chapter. In fact, I started representing the chapter in other UNICCO meetings. So there and then I decided talking to my friend Jane Yomi, who was the Secretary General then, and President Dan Dennett, I have an interest to contest. If Jane is not contesting a National Secretary General, so I wanted to at least perform the national level. So we started talking and talking. Thankfully, my big brother and friend, who is currently the president, when we were going to the election, and when I spoke with him, he said, "Brother, I trust you. I know what you stand for." So, like Joshua conquered Jericho, I went to the election on the post, and the election was very tough and tense. I went to the election on the post. I won the election on white ballot. So, like I said, I'm excited. I'm grateful for everything the people of Nimba do and what UNICCO continue to do. Our National Secretary General, all of us who are in the national leadership, this is like a second job for us. Like the Secretariat and every other position in UNICCO National is a very basic job for us. We have a chat room that is very basic that we have to control. So controlling the chat room as administrator of that chat room that have over 600 plus human beings, it's a very tough decision. In fact, there are some powerful people in the union that they do their post that when the post go against the rule and regulation of that chat room, that I had to call them, go in there, but this is against our rules and regulation, and I had to delete the post immediately. And sometimes I suspend them from the chat room for days. So those things are very tough. And sometimes the person had to call, you know what? That gave them some time. Okay, that gave warning and everything. And he have been very supportive. That young man, he's a workaholic, my brother. Every time
he has been very.
Every time he want you to respond to something, and every time you shoot him a text or call, he had to respond. So it's a very basic job for us. And America is very busy. You have your own thing going on, and you have to control that. So it's a very tough task for us. But we are performing very well. So on this note, I want to particularly welcome all our leaders. I want to begin by on a sad note. I know if they were alive today, we will be expecting our former board chair, Dr. Joseph Cotto, Dr. Frederick Knockett, Mr. Kanye Bometa. Those are people who sacrifice their life, their entire family, and everything they put on the line for this union. And so as young people taking over the leadership of this union, we will always pay homage to them. I know they are late now, including my former boss and late president, Stephen Batua of Arizona. Again, I want to say we are excited again to be here. I want to say I know former President Dan Denny is on his way here. We are also expecting former President Martin Dolly, Mr. Andrew Wungen, Mr. Mohamed Keita, Mr. Yan Dwoki, and all the other former presidents I'm naming. I know they are on their way here. The only thing I'm waiting for now is to receive a call from the national president that, oh yes, Dan Denny is here, or President Dwoki is here, President Mohamed Keita is here, Andrew Wungen is here, or all of those former presidents are on their way here to grace the occasion, because we want them at least behind the iron curtain to be giving our advice. We are young people, and their advices and everything that they did, they succeeded and kept the union together. Those are things that we look forward to see. Again, I want to say people who are making sacrifices to leave their busy schedule to come here. People are flying coming. So people are coming from distances. People who are flying, I wish them safe traveling message. People who are flying, I wish them safe driving message. Together here tonight is the meet and greet. And I got here, I called the person, he's very busy. His phone have been busy. The Kentucky president, Mr. Marvin Yomi. So we are here and we are excited to be here. I know the goal of this is always to discuss our next plan of action, what we want to do next year. And next year is a very critical year for the union. Next year.
Okay, let me hold you on there. So let me say good evening, good afternoon, good night, good morning, wherever you join us from. This is around Nimba. This is a 45 minutes radio and television program. Today we are playing hosts to UNICCO National Secretary General. UNICCO is the Nimba County biggest diaspora organization in the United States of America, and the Secretary General is Dee K, as you can see on the screen. Let's take this music and then we'll warm you up. Maybe you can dance. On the beat. So taking this music here from music, trust me. Good evening to all of you, wherever you are joining us from. This is Nimba TV. Good evening to the people of Lekula. To the people of Yaulafula, of Puto. The song DJ boy right here, they bought it. Let's do it. All of our former presidents love to say what are they are like. MSG go Mohammed Yeah, but DK, you have just heard that music. Of course, that was your kinsman, and he's no more alive, but his voice lives on. But indeed, it's a wonderful day. Just in case you are tuned in, like our brother, David F. Livingstone, who is complimenting you, say, my own chairman, DK, Wehyee, long time. Happy to see you, brother. This is what Nimba Dina TV does. It brings people close to one another, bridge people together. But indeed, it's a happy way to say, Opi Wehyee is also watching us on the ministerial complex. He say, Yeke Yakpawulo. Koluba district number 10. Oh, but Anapolite, we're talking about UNICCO. Yele Seva is watching us as well. Yele Seva is watching us. So all we need you to do is to share this live broadcast with somebody. Normally, when we bring you all on the stream, we have love to say, do you see the picture of Nimba Kante that you're sitting on top of? If you sit on top of this Nimba Kante mountain, DK Wehyee, what comes to your mind? What is UNICCO going to do under the leadership of President Samuel Wehyee, stepping up to making sure that Nimba Kante can benefit? Like for instance, you people at UNICCO, during the heat of the COVID that took away the lives of many good Nimbayans, including your chapter leader, may their souls rest in peace. UNICCO was able to send in 14,000 United States dollars, and that money was then distributed 600 each on all the 19 administrative districts. UNICCO has been providing educational and medical support to the people of Nimba, to the Nimba University. It might be the Jackson Fiado Regional Referral Hospital in Tapeta and all of that. And they are balling, they are undertaking the UNICCO Women Empowerment Center, which is a 250,000 United States project, 6 kilometers away from Ganta towards the Banga Highway. DK Wehyee, what do we hope to expect from this convention? What is the new thing that is coming on board? It's all yours to tell the Nimba people.
So thank you. I'm jealous because UNICCO have a music. When the president
Please send it to me right now. Please send it to me right now.
When the president was being inducted in Minnesota, there was several music that were made in honor of him. So
yeah, please send it to my WhatsApp.
We can't appear and be talking UNICCO and don't play any of our music.
Yeah, so, please send it to my WhatsApp. Please send it to my WhatsApp right away. Yes. So please send it to my WhatsApp right away. Then I will be able to get you on. But I see some disturbance in the bike. So let me.
I'm a little bit careful because, like I said, apparently the president might be traveling, so I don't want to get in trouble with the president. Or you appear on behalf of the union, and none of the union music is being played on a live show.
Yes, so just send it to my WhatsApp.
So I sent all of the music with our dynamic president name and everything that was made in honor of the union and the president. I sent it to you. But before I proceed to your questions, I think when I was naming the board and former president, I named people who funded the organizations, who made sacrifices for the organization, but they are late now. But sincerely, I don't want to get in trouble because tomorrow is our B-Day. I don't want to go to the business session or the meet and greet, and even the board tomorrow. And most of those board members, those powerful board members, that I didn't call their name first, because when I spoke for in the introductory statements, I made reference to people who are late because we thought they could have been with us today because they too made sacrifice. So I want to recognize, I know they are on their way represented Nathan Bia, former board chair, Hector Say, former board chair, Chedra Gilty, and our current board chair, Reverend Nathan Zor. So what is happening here? I told you my orientation. So because I came from politics, I do things systematically before tomorrow and say, oh yes, you need everybody, and our name wasn't called on the show. Right. So I'm thankful. Like tomorrow, one of the things that the gathering usually do, constitutionally, UNICCO meet every May, Memorial Day weekend in the US. So this is constitutional. It's difficult to change. In fact, when we were planning this year's convention in Kentucky, there was this bachelor that people are family who have the intention to attend this convention, had children who are graduating. Graduation in the US is actually in May, high school graduation most. So parents were not going to form part of this program, but we could not change the day and date because it's a constitutional. So we had to make a sacrifice to come. So there are chapters, chapter leaders and chapters that are on their way here. I came with the Arizona president, Madam Orita Keman Johnson. She and I came from Arizona. I know the California president will be here. Mr. Mungu is on his way with his team. I'm also expecting the Georgia chapter. They will be coming. The Iowa chapter is coming. I think President Allen Tokma and the team will be heading here soon. We are in Kentucky, so obviously the Kentucky chapter will be in huge number. I'm expecting the Maryland chapter to be here. There where our co-board chair live, and he will be coming with veteran Cooper Kwame and the rest of the team from Maryland. The Minnesota chapter where the president live, the former Secretary General and our dynamic president, Sister Victoria Sandolo, and my dear sister Bernice will be coming from there. And also the New Justice chapter where former President Duki live, and our current Queen Nelly Sonwabe. I'm sure they are already here by now. We are also expecting the North Dakota chapter. They just had their election. We have new leadership. They will be coming. Ohio will be here. The Ohio chapter is where our current vice president and financial secretary and the rest of the team are. The Pennsylvania chapter is one of the critical and boarding point of UNICCO, where President Don Denny and the rest of the team will be coming. So Indiana is right by us here. The Indiana chapter, Yeda said, who commented, Yeda said there, his dynamic president is my comrade Nyan Vola will be there. That I know they are here. They will soon be here. Rhode Island will also be here. Rhode Island chapter, I know they have their new leadership. They will be inducting them soon. So we expect all our chapters, even the inactive one that Wisconsin, North Carolina, New York, where veteran Keita live, Texas, and everywhere that people, Massachusetts, all our chapters, the active and inactive chapters, all their leaders and family and everybody we expect will be here. Now to the point, what do we expect to do? So one of the things that I want you to remember is immediately upon our election last year, May, in Ohio, surprisingly to me, after a week, when I reached out to the president-elect, he was already in Liberia, hit the ground running to familiarize himself with everything that we're doing in Liberia. So he even went with the former project director, Mr. Jim Harris, to assess all of our progress that we were making in Liberia, like the Women in Power Center, which is one of our biggest project in Liberia that we're undertaking. So the goal is, so the goal here is how well will we complete the project. And so our current project director, Mr. George Flomo, was also in Liberia recently. You saw him, and I know the bidding process and everything surrounding the project, you are aware. So today, this gathering that start today to Sunday is geared towards how we'll generate funds, what we can do to complete the project. So number one, if you are even a member, I expect for you to do yours by now because you should be paying your dues. So we expect your dues to be paid at this time. Whether you come to the program, not everybody need to be paying their dues. So at the due we use for that project. So people pay the individual due and pay chapter due. So all of the chapter are sending their due to the financial team to do that. I'm not in finance, so I don't speak about anything concerning finance. I don't know how far due payment has gone, but all of those information will be provided tomorrow to the General Assembly. And so you talk about honor taking. Like I said, the president visited upon election when you were not even inducted. He moved to Liberia to familiarize himself with all of the projects and honor taking. So there are some quick impact projects that the project management team has identified. So we're looking to how do we generate funds to undertake those projects. So we have so many things on our plate. You also mentioned about the student exchange program. I think the president spoke about that. He will speak about it lengthily tomorrow. There's this agreement between 2 or 3 universities in Minnesota for student exchange program. I know one time he and I were talking, the only critical thing here is the student exchange. The university in Minnesota might be sending their student to Liberia to the Nimba University. The greatest challenge is accommodation. Where will they stay? So all of those.
So DK, we will hold you on there and do due diligence here and be able to play this music, this UNICCO music.
Yeah, please do to not get in trouble with my boss.
Kasomo UNICCO kasomo palokoi palokade to eko biso ya lebo apapido so ya lebo apapido mo ye ni ma be no atoka mo kwene ka do mambo me do ya mo ko ni ma me ka do mambo do ya blika ni ma me ka do mambo UNICCO me kaso botano ni ma me kasale kabo ni ma te kabo lo we ni ma se twa ni ma I hopo ni ma kabo bi e lo te ka kwese ni la se wo kwa no ni yi kaso kasale kaso UNICCO me kaso
mama o be kaso fa o
UNICCO Minnesota Kasowa, say I don't copy it. Never New Jersey, UNICCO Kasowa, say I don't copy it. Be Philadelphia, Kasowa, say I don't copy it. Atlanta, Georgia, UNICCO Kasowa, say I don't copy it. Ohio, Ulufa, Ohio, never New York, Arizona, never Kentucky, Massachusetts, Morocco, say what Banane, Yikasopo, Nasama came no ne Yikasopo, Victoria Sulu no ne Yikasopo, Venetia no ne Yikasopo. So, Jiggy Tawe, Yayo Kapiegu, Atobiago, Nakasuowa, Yayo Kapiegu, Overwhelm, Yakafama, Yayo Kapiegu. Auntie Wonsa, hey, say what bad they were, Massa Pally, who's to a bow. Why, Yawe, Samia Wonsa, Nakasuowa, Yayo Kapiegu, Momo Maboro, Yakafama, Yayo Kapiegu, Iva Sisi Woya, Nakasuowa. Yayo Kapiegu, Maide Woya, Yakamama. Yayo Kapiegu, Maka Woya, Yakasuowa. Yayo Kapiegu, Afre Woya, Yakamama. Yayo Kapiegu, Rosi Woko, Yakasuowa. Yayo Kapiegu, Aniji Woya, Yakamama. Yayo Kapiegu, Maima Boro Wanga, Yakasuowa. Yayo Kapiegu, Salo Mamboro, Yakamama. Yayo Kapiegu, Marida Papatu, Yakasuowa. Yayo Kapiegu, MSC, Yakamama. Kasuomo, Just Wenga, Yakasuowa. Mumaka remember to be George once ago, Yakamama. Yagia Potana for years, Maga we are. Tantan is work, I ili play on, can't copy men on Yakasuomo. No one in your castle, Yakasuowa. Yayo Kapiegu, never wipe a casual, Yakamama. Tina Dennis Casual, Passalia Casual, Yakasuowa. Yayo Passalia Palopaco, Yakamama. Yayo Kapiegu, Wafie Kado, Yakasuowa. Say what Baji, what Rose, Eligi, oh, ye Casual.
Okay, so DK, I believe we have done justice to what you needed already. But let's recognize those who have joined us. We have James W. Matali. He's called Zugwegwe. He is our reporter and also Western Radio Can. He's watching us on Can Play Nimba Kante. Diamond Gono Flomo said, keep up the good works. Incredible Uriah Goa Jr. is also our reporter there around Nimba. He is encyclopedia. And scores of other people who are on Glee Clay is also watching us on Kakata and the rest of the folks. But DK, we will soon be taking leave of you. But the numbers to call, just in case you are in the USA or somewhere who wants to participate to say thanks to DK and the people of UNICCO, the numbers to call are +231 776 572019. It's on the screen already. And another number to call is +231 778 070604. Those numbers are on the television screen. We have Kou Gloria Voka Modba say hello, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. But DK, you just outlined all of the different things that we hope to achieve as the convention moves on. Of course, it's going to be a lot of reporting, and you guys are coming in at the point where Liberia is going to elections, and Nimba is at its peak of everybody wanting to get the side of the cake. Nimba becoming the king's maker, though UNICCO is a non-political arrangement. But in terms of violence-free election, what message do you have for the young people of Nimba?
So, Chukuba, like from the onset of the discussion, I told you there are certain information that I'm just privileged to that the president shared with me. So there are some decisions that the board take along with the president. So those decisions, sometimes the president just asked me to attend meeting with him. I know one of those instances is the issue that happened to Senator Johnson Church recently. So those issues are sensitive for me to speak to them. So the president and the board will make decision, and when the decision is made and the decision is brought to us as National Secretary General, whether it's press release or everything that we need to do as union, we will do that along with other institutions on NIMA. But there have been no discussion that I'm aware of. Like I said, there are certain information I'm not privileged to, because this particular questions are concerning taking decisions like the incident at Senator Johnson Place that we condemn in the strongest term will be made by the national president. Those things
Thank you
I'm
so much.
small. Yeah, I'm very small for that. So one
So
of the
just in
things I
case you
wanted
are
to, one
joining
of the
us,
things, yeah,
just
one
in
of the
case you
things.
are joining us, this is Around Nimba. Around Nimba is a 45 minutes radio and television program. Today we are playing host to United Nimba Citizens Council National Secretary General. He is right now in Kentucky, the United States of America, where the 2023 May edition of the convention, national convention, will be held. So, of course, DK Wehyee is the name. He is a household person in Nimba politics, but now he is sitting there as the pen pusher for the United Nimba Citizens Council. So, DK, we will now open up the lines again. And like we said earlier on, the numbers to call, again, we are coming to announce it, is +231 776. Okay, Chris Lee is calling us here. So let's get Chris from this end. Chris Lee is calling us from this end. Let's get Chris from this end. We hope we can get Chris Lee from this side here. But again, it's like Chris knows my direct number. He just wanted to call directly on my phone. So it's 572019. So that is the number to call just in case you're traveling with the president or you're traveling with the team. That is the number to call. The number is right there on the screen. So we allow you to call that number. That is a WhatsApp number to call. But let me try to get Chris Lee back because he knows my direct number. So he wanted to have a say here. So Chris' phone is ringing. So let me try to get Chris and let's know where they are at the moment. But again, we want to say welcome to all of you. And Chris is on the line. Chris, good afternoon from Liberia, Chris.
Good afternoon to
Okay, so where are you right now, Mr. Secretary General elect?
Right now, the team of North Korea on our way right now to Kentucky along with the president North Korea is also on the team with us. So right now, we just found big town. So we're on our way right now to Kentucky. So if you get some house for now, we're going to Kentucky.
Okay, so Chris, I will send you a number that those on board can also call to reach out here on the platform because we have a few more minutes to go. But you can send out greetings to your citizens of Nimba County. They are listening to you, Chris.
Okay, thank you. Let me say to the people of Nimba, we are here to provide, our service to the community. So we should have a good Nimba County, no matter the location, the big 16 hours, the 20 hours. Our days who are open, so we do the days who are very soon. The people of Nimba County will find ourselves. So the people of Nimba, we are on our way to Kentucky to be a prayer along with us. So we all can put it to Kentucky, have a position. It's not just
Thank you so much. So I'm sending you a number that others on board can call and also do steam and reach out to the people. Thank you, Chris Hilly. They are en route. DK, where you just heard from Chris Hilly there, they are en route to Kentucky. They are past Indiana. That is why he is reporting now. Thank God for their safe traveling mercy. We are praying that they make it over safely and all of that. But DK, sometimes it's very interesting to know that these conventions can bring up networking, bringing people together at the same time, directing your energy to the growth and development of Nimba County and all of that. So, what is going to be the calendar of event? Can you run us through? What's going to happen tonight, for instance? What's going to happen tomorrow?
Yeah. To speak to you off here, to not dilute what the planning committee and ways and means have already prepared, that I'm not privileged to say here. Tonight is the meet and greet as per what is on the calendar. is tonight is the meet and greet. Tomorrow in the morning will be the business session, and Saturday night will be the board, and Sunday evening, I think from 5 to 7 will be the farewell party, as per what I'm getting for now, but I don't want to dilute what they have. So tonight will be the meet and greet, as far I can speak to that for now. So like we were saying something before we leave. I know when you mentioned about national politics, one of the challenges that we have had in the past, and the past administration was very successful in it, was the local county leadership, including our lawmakers in Liberia, were in good working relationship with UNICCO past leadership. But our challenge now as the new leadership is because the current leadership we have in Liberia are going to elections, so we are not getting the kind of attention that we need. So we pray for those cordial relationships.
Okay, so let us hold you on there. We have a call out on the phone. Good afternoon from Liberia.
Hey, good morning. This is Raypan Yan Venkat, the president for UNICCO chapter North Dakota.
Oh, Mr. President-elect, we want to say congratulations to you and your code of officers. At it stands, which part of Nimba do you hail from?
Specifically, I'm from Gardengama, district number 2.
Oh, wow. It's just right after Ganta going to Senekole. But well, it is good that you are on the phone with us this afternoon. Your Secretary General is here. The people of Gardengama might be listening to you. What message, what new thing, what new energy are you carrying to the 2023 UNICCO National Convention in Kentucky?
Well, thank you very much. Let me first say good morning to my National Secretary, Mr. Wehyee. We are glad that you are on the radio this morning to let our people know about the convention. Well, as for North Dakota, as I speak to you right now, I have my dynamic Secretary General and my dynamic Vice President and our former President, Mr. Melvin Pega. We are en route. We are going with the energy and letting our people know indeed we are one people. UNICCO is an organized organization here in the United States of America, and North Dakota is in a better position. We want to carry the convention in North Dakota next year. We want to host a convention, so we are going with the high spirit to convince our brothers and sisters so that next year the convention can be held in North Dakota. Nimbayans in North Dakota are happy, for us to serve as their leader, and Louisville towns and cities in North Dakota, people are coming on board to be part of UNICCO. I mean, we are doing pretty well. And I'm calling all Nimbayans in everywhere in the United States to be part of this convention because it's going to be historic. It's going to be powerful. The name of Nimba country is going to be heard everywhere in the United States of America.
Wow, Mr. President. But just to take leave of you, because we know you are en route to Kentucky, what does it mean, for example, to host a national UNICCO convention? What does it mean?
Well, it means a lot. One, it will expose UNICCO to other Liberians who are there and other people who are from other countries like the Nigerians, the Lufians, they will know indeed how united we are. And others Nimbayans who have not been part of UNICCO, when they see us having hosting this convention, they will be encouraged and they will be part of UNICCO as we are encouraging people. So a lot of things that is going to, a lot of things are going to happen, that it means to us, as we host the convention. So, and we are going with that spirit, as I said, we are going to make sure that North Dakota take hold of this convention come next year.
Okay, Mr. President, just thank you so much for weighing in on around Nimba. This is for the 5 minutes radio and television program. My name is Edmond George. You are privileged to just send our greetings to your people in Decamo.
Elizabeth.
Well, I want to say to my people in God, this is your own son of the soil, Jan Ristan Fenkon, the president of UNICCO chapter in North Dakota. I want to say good morning to every one of you. We wish you God's blessing. Let's be together. Nimba, we are one people and we can do it. We are resilient people. We are people who are smart. We are developmental. And we can do it. So I want to say good morning to you all. God bless you. We are en route going to Kentucky, and you'll see all live, and it's going to be wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. It was good having you on the phone. We could talk to somebody else. When the call, we would wait them in. We had 3 more minutes to go. But DK is having another phone conversation. So as soon as he drop his line, we're going to be going to him. We have actually gone a few minutes after our time. So we are still here. You could do the same. So we're going to DK for his parting. Mr. Secretary General, your parting comments.
Thank you, Chukuba, for granting me this opportunity. Sorry, I was on line with the president of Kentucky. He was just reaching out to me.
Okay, so we have somebody on the line. Let's do justice to this person. Good afternoon from Liberia. Your name and where have you joined us from?
Yeah, good morning. This is Adolphus Zor.
Oh, Mr. Vice President-elect Adolphus Zor the Rock.
Now, I read you now.
Yes. Yes, exactly. Yeah, sure. Okay, so Adolphus, Vice President-elect, we're going to give you 1 minute to just weigh in quickly because you know you are en route.
Yeah. First of all, I'm going to ask my comrade DK Wehyee. I salute you, comrade. And let me speak to my people in Nimba, especially Wehyee Meslam there. I just want to say good morning to you guys. And we are on our way, as the president and the secretary are just, said it all. We are on our way to Kentucky for the convention, and we are here to encourage all the Liberians who live in America, because they have a lot of Liberians who are part of the organization, who don't know about the organization, who also distinct themselves from the organization. We are encouraging them to come on board. And we are also happy to hear from our people back home, especially for you guys, at least offering the news to the people to know the happening, especially the convention. So thank you.
Okay, that is Vice President-elect of the North Dakota chapter, United Nimba Citizens Council, our own dear brother, Adolphus Zor. Adolphus, we want to say safe travel to you and your entourage headed by the president, and may you guys go safe, and we pray for a successful convention 2023. Except you have something else to say or to send our greetings to some of your family people here in Liberia and in Wehyee Meslam or District 7.
Well, maybe let me speak to my people in Petro.
Okay.
Maybe it's one that they don't know the person, but I'm from Petro. It's one of hospital in Petro, and that makes people in Kaipa, Wehyee Meslam, one of the smallest and powerful town in Wehyee Meslam. Very powerful, and you are aware of it. And also, let me thank you, at least, for the information you are providing to the people in the district and Nimba County as whole. But keep in touch, keep following, and as time goes by, we'll see what to do. And you have to call me.
Yes, I will certainly do. Thank you so much, brother, and safe travel.
Discussion, you can call me back.
Okay, thank you so much. After the show, I'm going to do that. So that is it. DK Wehyee, we now over to you for your parting comments because we're going above time.
Thank you again. We want to say we want to reinforce our relationship with the Nimba United Caucus and the local county leadership, because everything we do here, we will need some help from them, at least for smooth operation and completing every other project that the Women Empowerment Center located in Dano Park on the
DK, let me please hold you. There's another caller here. Good afternoon from Liberia. Your name and where you've joined us from.
Good afternoon. This is Melvin Yampeka.
Melvin Yampeka, welcome. And where have you joined us from, sir?
Well, my call is from the great state of North Dakota, United States.
Wow. Okay, we'll give you 30 seconds because we're already running against time. The Secretary General wants to go to the airport. So, yeah.
Mr. MJ and the listening public, good afternoon. And we are very thrilled and happy that we can be part of Nimba and this UNICCO convention that is going to be taking place over the weekend in Kentucky. So, to you, Nimbaians everywhere, we just say thank you. Some of the joyous moments we've had is to go to the Nimba convention because it is where we discuss and set the agenda for how we contribute to Nimba. So, thank you for giving us the opportunity to make this short present.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you so very much. And we'll look forward to doing more of this as we move on with the convention. But DK, it's over to you finally.
So thank you. Like I said, I hope that when the president arrives, you will grant him another opportunity to speak on behalf of the union.
Yes, sure,
yeah.
Sure.
So I'm just speaking because you gave me the impromptu invite to be here. So I just got here in less than 30 minutes. When you placed the call to me, I said, okay, since this is my debut appearance, I think I had to appear. So I just started getting computer from the bed to just get started. So again, like I was saying, we will only succeed when we work together as one Nimba. So we are encouraging all of our local chapters here, our chapter leaders, former president, former board chair, everybody who served the union before, who are advising us, who are, we just calling Nimba for all West of Life to come and support this union, because if we speak with one voice, we will develop more in Nimba. Thank you again for granting me this opportunity to be here. I'm excited, and I beg Mr. Country Representative kindly give the president at least an opportunity today to speak to his people. Whatever time it is, we will make that available. I will take my computer to him wherever he is. I will talk to the president and say, kindly allow our boss to speak today, because what I'm doing, yes, this was yesterday arranged. So I know he's the one with all the knowledge, with all the facts. Everything I'm saying here might be disjointed.
The president is one person who love for people to diligently do their work. Do not feel he's going to hold you in contempt. And by the way, we are doing all arrangement in the back to make sure that this convention can be live on Nimba D9 TV. From there, that people in the States can be able to have, or people in Liberia can be able to see exactly what the Nimbians are sacrificing their lives to do for them. Because at the end of the day, everything that you're doing there, Nimba County is going to be the last consuming, part of it as always. So of course, the president is going to be on the platform. The project director is going to be on the platform. The queen is going to be on this platform. So don't worry.
Our dynamic vice president should be on the platform.
Yes, will be on the.
Bring our financial secretary.
Exactly.
Mr. Director W. Will bring our
exactly.
treasurer.
So
Ms.
all
Mina
of those things.
And
you are not out.
To be recording for them.
You are not out, because as you're talking like this is in a big platform. It requires money, so y'all go and y'all will pay the bills. Today you got bills to pay, my man.
That bill you're talking about, send my bill to the president. Send my bill to the president. Thank you.
Let me thank you so much. Let me take this video. That was DK one.
Yeah, UNICCO, UNICCO le kaba sala de makate no. We sa sala la. Ya no ye kasuopo. Se wo wa jino ne ya kasuopo tu me sala ka foka le kasuo. Ya yo ka biegu. Ya yo ka biegu. Kasuo o. UNICCO ye. E papa papa. Ya ko de makate ya si apokwa so selu. Kasuo. Say ya yo ka biegu. Wa ye UNICCO. Ma ile wo ya e wo ka do ne amo. Kasuo UNICCO kwado. Kasuo. Kwada pia. So UNICCO so. So Georgia no aru we everywhere about. Who wa masa? Kasuo. ka kwisene la se wo ba no ne yi ka sopo no so se we no ne yi ka sopo kwalo ka kwa ni ma to ma so ka wo no ne so da we mare kasomo UNICCO kasomo kwalo ka ne to epo biso ya lo epo apafido so ya lo epo apafido o ye ne ni ma be no atoka mo pe ne ka do pambo me do ya mo ko ni ma be ka do pambo do ya plika o ni ma be ka do pambo UNICCO me ka so botano ni ma me ka sa de ka bo ni ma ra te ka bo lo we ni ma se twa ni ma i hopo ni ma ka bo gbe ye lorun e ka kwise ni la se wo pa no ne yi ka so kasale ka so UNICCO me ka so
Mama o be ka so fa o
UNICCO Minnesota Kasowa say ayo ka pie na ka woni UCSG UNICCO Kasowa say ayo ka pie Philadelphia Kasowa say ayo ka pie Atlanta Georgia UNICCO Kasowa say ayo ka pie Ohio Ulufa Ohio na ka go New York Arizona na ka go Kentucky in Massachusetts, Morocco, the season. Say what Benone, Yikasopo. No Samakem no ne Yikasopo. Victoria Sulu no ne Yikasopo. Venetia no ne Yikasopo. So, chickens are weird, like a mama. I don't copy the good. I don't be a girl, like a slower. I don't copy the good. Overwhelmed, like a mama. I don't copy one thing won't go, son. Hey, say what bad they were, not so funny. Who's to a bow? Why, yeah, way. Some ya want some, like a slower. I don't copy it. Never more my borrow, like a mama. I don't copy it. If I see Wehyee, like a swama. I don't copy it. I eat it, Wehyee, like a mama. I don't copy it. Mata Wehyee, like a swama. I don't copy it. After Wehyee, like a mama. I don't copy it. Roasting Coco, like a swama. I don't copy it. I need you, Wehyee, like a mama. I'm a borrow one guy, like a swallow. I don't copy it, cause I love my borrow, like a mama. I don't copy it, my Rebecca Batu, like a swallow. I don't copy it, my MSC, like a mama. Kasomo, just when God, like a swallow. Uma carry me to the village, George wants a girl, like a mama. Got your cotton for years, my girl, we are one. This work I really play on can't copy me no yakasopo. No one a yakasopo. Yakasopo. I don't copy it. Never worry about Kaso. Yakamama. Tina Dennis Kaso. Kasale Kaso. Yakasopo. I don't copy Kasale Palopapo. Yakamama. I don't copy Yakawafie. Say what Paji wa Rosaliji, Obone, Yikasopo. UNICCO make us over. I'm Rosaliji. The first lady, thank you for your hard work, Mama. May God bless you. Yapuka say, Mama. Let's all look at Pasaba, Yakadwa, Umpakwe, Waposa, Yelapemo. Yakamama. I say, Mama. Say what Paji can copy me, Saya Katoka Mola. Akatamo, Akapiela. You are you Kakato you are well. Kakasoka Pio. Kakato Kaiwoko. Usado la Capaso, UNICCO SG. Palo Papo. Kapa Wume poka. Kaka kansola. Kaka soka pio. Iya koni mayasi. Akaya kalia umpeke tukama ile woya. Ye onoka ebona suse ebonu masasoa. Abo moka eka malo umpeke bukolo. Kasoa. Say ayo kapi. Oko to kasoa. Iniko kasoa. Say ayo kapi. Stevie said tolo. Kasoa.
Okay, so every good thing must come to an end, but because May is Mother's Month, and then it is the month been selected constitutionally every year to have the UNICCO convention. Allow me, sometimes it's hard to call names. All of you mothers at UNICCO would love to say Happy Mother's Day, but let me at this time take Mother Elaine Blanton, the former Vice President to President Dan Kapaya Dennis. Ma Elaine Blanton, I like to say, today you are our special mother of the day. You are a mother who cares beyond borders. All of our mothers, don't get me wrong, you are wonderful people at UNICCO, but Ma Elaine Blanton, the time is coming that you will know why specifically the One Nimba House Media Incorporated is saying this. We want to say Happy Mother's Day to you as you travel to Kentucky with the rest of the women, the First Lady, Madam Rosalind Sealy, the Vice President, McPick, and all of you would love to say Happy Mother's Day to all of our mothers of Nimba, to all of our mothers at UNICCO. You are wonderful people. May God bless you and bless you and bless you. Around Nimba today has added additional flavor to the show. Keep watching us every day. Join us at 1 p.m. Liberia time. We're going to be here with another fascinating topic. Crazily, we need to talk because we're not talking the bike. My man, you know what I mean? My birthday song. We're not talking the bike. According to you right now, we're not talking the bike. I'm going to do something to making sure that everything can be live from that end. Before, on behalf of all of us, my name is Ambassador Edmond Wehyee. I'm also the country representative of United Nimba Citizens Council. It has been a wonderful time serving you. We will not get tired here at the One Nimba House. The regional coordinator, Mr. Melish Bo, Uriah Nguajinion, James Matali, Jimmy Kwea Interpreter, all of our females, Patient P. Bain, Basler, and Gifty Basler, and all of you, our great women, Rebecca Morris and Melish, I call Melish Nin, or Lawrence Tuplek, our prolific sports reporter, the man who, when you hear, say Nimba Kante is going, and may you might be way there in Montokate, you might be somewhere. Those guys can lie. Honestly, what can be happening is what they can be talking about, but not Lawrence. So I'm talking to Lawrence. It has been a wonderful time, have a good convention, and may God bless you. We'll leave you with this promo song. This is what we stand for here at the One Nimba House, and this is who we are, and that is it. And this is Nimba right here.
Dilo mien, sena mien, mesno mien, ka todo, kwanu sieke kwelu kewo, bina kesie, ukete kama, tagwi mi abele wibe, dego nyoka ide sie. Deme Regina men pay, kasuna me, di kolomo todie.
Ayo Lady Records, sweet sound.
Musika komplamo, musineka komplamo, pekula kemya. Prela jopega suo, musinga komplamo, mesno mono komplamo, pekula kemya. Always Wehyee kasui na me, zedobia. Pekula kemya. Musinga komplamo, zena mono. The Shona TV the best. The Shona TV the first. One of your gonna my saver. The Shona TV son. One se koni maseva. District TV la son. District TV no again. Eke bele si woka. District TV no again. Eke bele ye woka. We Doro people, thank you. Our Kwele people, thank you. One not say koni makanteba. District TV no again. Arikaba, Inugo Queen, thank you. For Jala, thank you. One of you go mesno tima. One of you go tape patima. One of you go combatima. One of you go boyitima. One of you go secrétaire. It's awesome. This train TV no again. Ekebe wona yeka. This train TV no again. Ekebe wona yoga. This train TV la son. This train TV la son.
Okay, District 9 TV is the first, the best, credible, accurate by us. We are accurate, we are balanced, we are credible. All right. So have a good time. May God bless you. Tomorrow, same time, same place. Stay tuned, keep sharing, and keep watching.